Hi, it's a beautiful day. Today the air is fresh and the energy is crispy, and I'm here to tell you something important. However you are is okay. Actually, it's much more than okay. However you are is incredibly important because there lies the reason why you're here. In how you are lies your essence. There lies the being you are beyond this one life here, and also there you might find the purpose why you're here now. So let me explain. For most of my life I felt out of place and wrong, very wrong. And I'm very different from most of people, like all neurodivergent people. We're all different, right? And I'll make another video about that, specifically about that, because that's important too. Anyway, back to us. One of the reasons why I've always thought there was something wrong with me was that I kind of change all the time. I have this vague sense of identity, and when I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, I found out that having a vague sense of identity might be part of it. Now I know there's much more than that. Anyway, a vague sense of identity and like changing all the time, changing my interests, changing how I felt about myself, changing my surroundings, changing my jobs, and even changing my appearance. Not consciously, but I mean, you can't imagine how often people don't recognize me. If they don't see me for a few years, they just don't recognize me. And that's not a good thing for me. That's never been good because I felt like I was invisible. Now I know it is different. It is because I am a being that is always changing. Changing is part of why I'm here, and changing is part of my original essence. See, in the past few months, I got many visions and dreams telling me that I'm an interdimensional being and I'm meant to be a bridge between dimensions, a bridge between worlds, a bridge between different kinds of people and different contexts. So changing is not only what I am and what I can't change, but it's also the reason why I'm here. I need to be changing all the time because changing is how I can bridge different worlds. So if there's something about you that you really hate, because that is what makes you different from the rest of people and what makes you feel that you are wrong and you don't fit in, think again, because that might very well be the core essence of your whole being beyond this life and the reason why you're here. I started realizing that changing was part of my essence and mission 2 summers ago. I was on a Greek island and I dreamt of a snake. I never dream of snakes, and this was a very big one, and I don't know if I posted a video about this because I wanted to, then I think I left it in drafts. Anyway, I dreamt of this big snake, and the next day we went somewhere inland and I was really attracted to a souvenir shop, and I'm never attracted to souvenir shops, and inside a souvenir shop selling silly things, I saw a huge snake alive inside a glass box. Yeah, terrible. I felt awful for a whole week because I saw that poor snake there and I couldn't do anything to save it. Anyway, I never see snakes. I dreamt of a snake and then I saw a snake. A few days later, I arrived here where I live, where I've lived for 20 years, and I asked the universe, if the snake is a spirit animal for me in this part of my journey, show me a snake. And a couple of hours later, I saw a dead snake by the side of the road. And again, I never see snakes here. In 20 years, I think I've seen 2 snakes. And snakes shed their skins quite often. Snakes are a symbol of change. So yeah, now I fully embrace the fact that I change all the time. I don't fight against it, I go with it. And as soon as I start going with it, things get so much better. Everything suddenly becomes easy and magic comes to me. So don't fight against your essence, go with it. And have a great day.